Oh, everybody! It's Ian Bagg. Welcome to Around the Bag with Ian Bagg. We're gonna have a great show tonight, guys. We got Blaine Capatch, we got Tim Conlon, we got Brendan Small. But right now, it's time for the theme song. Welcome to Around the Bag. My name's Ian Bagg, and we're gonna have some questions that some guys are gonna answer. Some guys, they're from Canada. Some guys, they're from America. Some guys are gonna answer some questions. Make sure you play along. Tell your friends, tell your mom. It's time to play around the bag. Everybody, welcome Blaine Capatch. Blaine, welcome.
Hey, hi. Welcome, Blaine Capatch.
Welcome, Blaine Capatch. Welcome, Tim Conlon, drinking a beer from Canada.
Hello.
And welcome, Brendan Small, everybody. Oh, welcome,
hi, everybody.
guys.
How do you do?
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. Please tell everybody about yourselves. Let's start off with Blaine Capatch. Tell everybody about yourself.
Well, my name's Blaine Capatch. I was born in 1874. I just got back from a semester at sea where I was teaching a bunch of students how to milk rattlesnakes.
Oh, congratulations, Blaine Capatch. Doing a great job with the children. Brendan Small, tell everybody about you, please.
My name's Brendan. I've made some TV shows before. I play guitar. Yeah, I got some behind me if you can see them. I got some over here if you want to see them. Got some cool ones over there. Yeah, I got guitar.
Better than toilet paper.
Yeah, it's better than toilet paper. You can clean yourself up with one real nice. So yeah, good to be here.
Love it.
Good to be here.
Thanks for dropping in, Brendan. Tim, tell everybody about yourself.
I'm an actor. I'm a comedian. I'm from Canada, and I am a big Ian Bagg fan.
Oh, welcome to the show. That's 5 points for Tim right off the bat. Everybody else getting 0. Very
That's how you play this game.
You know how to
now
play.
I get it. Yeah.
Now I get it, some people say. Guys, let's start off with some questions. That's how this game's played. Let's start off some questions. But before we bring up some questions, let's let everybody know we're sponsored by Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. If you want a sauce, Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. Hey guys, who's the best cartoon voice ever? Who is the best cartoon voice ever? Let's start out with Tim Conlon.
Do you mean the voiceover artist or the character itself?
Ooh, let's go with the voiceover artist. I had no idea we're gonna being asked questions back. Very exciting.
Lee West.
Oh, very interesting. Blaine Capatch.
I'm going to say anyone who does a good Paul Lynde because he was Botch on the Hair Bear Bunch.
I love it. Brendan Small.
I've worked with a lot of people. I gotta say, John Benjamin is up there as one of the guys that is always got something to say. Always adds something to the character.
John Benjamin. Anybody that does Paul Lynde, and that answer from Tim Conlon. Let's give everybody 7 points around the board. 7, 7, 7, 7.
Nice.
Oh my God! Just like Vegas, we all just got a big, exciting win, guys. Let's continue on. This next question is probably going to make you a little bit hungry. What is your go-to snack, guys? What's your go-to snack? Let's start out with Brendan Small. What's your go-to snack?
Pizza. It'd have to be pizza. I'm sorry, it's definitely pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Nothing that exciting, but pizza's got to be pizza.
I think I asked for everybody else, what do you want on that pizza?
Yeah.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni, that's it? Just pepperoni? Is Brendan frozen? I feel like we've lost Brendan.
I'm not frozen. But pepperoni is definitely my choice as well.
Pepperoni. Tim has just gotten hungry and just started answering Brendan's question. I love that pizza. I want pizza.
Yeah, I thought that was for everyone. But I'll tell you, I've spent a lot of time finding the perfect pizza in Italy. I spent a lot of time in Italy trying to find. Well, I go to Italy every once in a while, and with my wife, and we'll eat our way through the entire place. Now, we can't go to Italy right now, but we have found some fantastic pizzas on the way, and we just keep on eating. Yeah.
Hey, can I say, if you ever go to Italy, you got to try the deep dish pizza. It's insane. The deep dish in Italy.
Wow. That's not an Italian pizza. That's a Chicago style pizza.
Oh, Chicago style pizza.
Yeah, Chicago by way of Italy. Mwah! That's Italian for
Mamma mia!
pizza.
That's very exciting. I like the way
Yeah.
Tim just left in the middle of his. He was about to answer something. He just left, and now he's back. There's Tim.
He's back.
Tim. Everybody else was talking about pizza. Blaine wants deep dish. Brendan said that's not pizza. Blaine said he likes it, and then he kissed his hand. He's not supposed to be doing right now because you're not supposed to touch your face with your hand. And then Brendan
Don't
said
touch
something,
face,
and then
dude.
you came back. What kind of snack do you like to go to, Tim? What's your go-to snack?
Well, is it now? I've never, and this may be nitpicking, but is pizza a meal? Not really a snack. Like chips would be a snack, right? But pizza might be a
Chips
full
are a good snack.
meal.
Yeah.
I would. So I'm going to say chips. I'm gonna say chips rather than because you can go. What's your like steak?
You're right.
Guys,
You know what I mean? 'Cause, you know,
guys, I have to bring it up. There's no overthinking the answer. Just let it out. Just enjoy
Then
yourself. There's no wrong.
Then pizza.
Pizza. All right, pizza. There we go.
Yeah.
Blaine, how about you?
As far as snacks go, I've been going with queen-size pimento olives lately. But when I go for sweet stuff, I got a big bag of Cadbury dark eggs and a Cadbury milk eggs, and I kind of mix them up a little bit. That way, I have a little bit, so I don't think it kind of curbs the need for cigarettes. And then also the same
Did you
thing with
quit smoking?
yeah, like 15 years ago.
Wow, but he's still struggling.
Oh
for you.
man, what a monkey! Am I right?
It's on your back,
yeah.
Blaine. But you got to fight it off with Cadbury eggs, the dark ones. That seems to be fighting it off. Cadbury eggs from Blaine Capatch, Brendan Small Pizza, Tim Conlon chips. Everybody gets 0.5. I didn't like your answers at all. We were very disgusted in that. By the way, Max wants to bring it up. Max Matthew, Italy is canceled. Italy is canceled.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
awful.
Thank you for bringing that up, Max. And by the way, one lady
Since
said,
when?
Michelle likes spicy wieners. Spicy wieners, take that however you want. Hawaiian pizza, that was an answer. I'm pretty disgusted by that. Pineapple and meat don't go together. That'll make you
Hawaii.
sick.
Do you know where that's from Canada? It's not even from Hawaii.
Oh my goodness, that very Canadian to get in there and let people know, Tim. I love that.
It's a pizza with gravy and curds on it. Hawaiian pizza.
That's right. That's
Fantastic.
Right. That's right.
Guys, it's time for the next question. This next question is a very exciting one for a lot of people because they like this next question. Guys, this whole thing that's going on, is it going to affect close talkers? You think it's going to affect close talkers, people? Let's start out with you, Brendan. Do you think it's going to affect close talkers? Or are they going to keep on close talking?
I don't think it's going to affect them. I think it's going to empower them to keep on talking. Yeah, I think if you can put you can't get a virus in an ear, can you? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. What do I know? I think.
Thank you for somebody saying I'm not a doctor. Everybody else has been saying I am a doctor. Blaine, do you think this is going to affect close talkers?
I'm gonna go with no, Ian.
Oh, he just gave his computer a virus. Tim, up to you.
I think close talkers got to talk close. I think it's going to be business as usual. But those who like to throw elbows, it's going to be their time to shine.
I love it. The people that throw elbows are going to be throwing elbows at the close talkers. Oh, that's very exciting right there. Let me give some points away. I'm going to go 1,500 to Brendan Small. We're going to take it up a notch. 2,000 to Blaine Capatch. 3,300 to Tim Conlon. That's very exciting. The points are flowing now. Guys,
dominating.
That last question brings us one. Who's your friend that is known as the cock block? Which one of your friends is known as the cock block? Let's start out with you, Tim.
Ian, I refuse to answer.
Oh, you went with the Ian Bagg. I refuse to answer. Very good, Blaine Capatch.
I refuse to answer.
My cock block would be my unseen servant spell, which I usually cast from a 5th level spell slot when I play Dungeons and Dragons. And I find that playing Dungeons and Dragons is a cock block unto itself.
His answer was his cock block. I love that. Brendan?
I'd say any conversation dealing with the minutia of guitar. I can walk a room. I can get, if I start talking about, I don't know, if I start talking about fusion guitar, I can get any buddy. So I would say I'm my own cock blocker.
Very interesting.
I could be my own cock blocker, and I've cock blocked myself many times.
I love these answers. They're fantastic. One guy refused to answer. He gets -5 for that. Blaine started talking about Dungeons and Dragons, which is fantastic. I'm going to give him a pi squared. That's 3.14. Brendan started playing a guitar and said, I'd give my love a cherry. But he didn't end up giving her a cherry. Fantastic. 27 points for Brendan Small. Let's continue on. By the way, guys, this next section is brought to you by bananas. Bananas. It's a fruit. It's wrapped in yellow. Bananas. Get them. Let's keep on going, guys. Let's keep on going. Oh, guys, this is very exciting for me. I don't know. It's probably very exciting for you. We're all very excited about this next question. What sport would you pay to see? What sporting event would you pay to see? I know you're all very big stars in the entertainment world and you're used to getting free tickets to things, but what sport would you pay to see? Let's start off with you, Tim Conlon.
Heavyweight boxing.
Heavyweight boxing, very good. Blaine Capatch.
I'm going to go with Australian rules football because I might catch a glimpse of Yahoo Serious and Paul Hogan.
Oh my goodness, Brendan Small.
Sports that I would pay for. Just any sport where someone dies in the end. I think that's worth money to me.
Oh my goodness.
Any sport with the major story you can tell at the end, where someone bursts into flames. A sport where someone gets a cardiac arrest. Anything like that, I think, is worth my money, if you ask me.
I love it. Those are all good answers. We're going to get 27 points to Tim Conlon for saying I want to go to heavyweight boxing, which really doesn't happen anymore because the heavyweights just kind of sit around and punch each other and then they sit back down. Blaine Capatch says, I'm going to Australia because I want to see Yahoo Serious. Chances are he's going to be at an Australian rules rugby game.
Everything's poisonous.
Everything's poisonous. We'll give him 6,600 points for that. And Brendan Small said, I'm concerned about the family and I want to make sure they get paid. And if I go on a free ticket, the family gets no money after the person dies. That's 1 billion points for Brendan for being caring. 1 billion points. Congratulations. That's the first billion that's been given away today.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Points. Oh, this is pretty exciting. I'm pretty sure all the girls are excited about this next question. The next question is, do you have a favorite pair of pants? Do you have a favorite pair of pants? And why? It's a two-parter. Do you have a favorite pair of pants and why? Blaine Capatch, tell me.
Yes, and because they fit where they need to fit.
Ooh.
Wink.
My God, that guy just...
By the way.
Yes?
Wink.
Oh, I love the way you wink. We all know what you're getting at. He has big cuffs. He's got very large feet, and he has to get those feet through the pants on the bottom. They fit where they're supposed to. Bottom. Brendan, do you have a pair of pants that make you excited when you put them on?
Yeah, I'm wearing them right now, these jeans. And you know what? I can really get into a Huck Finn thing with around here. And it cools you down if you can get your ankle. Basically, they're capri pants.
I was going to say, if I can tell by the way you're dressed, you've been spending a lot of time in Italy looking for the best pizza in the world. You're a Euro if I've ever seen a Euro.
By the way, I loved you in The Outsiders.
Oh boy, they're starting to chirp each other.
Italy is canceled.
Fantastic. I forgot to go back to the comments page. Tim Conlon, what about you? Do you have a pair of pants that you like to wear? Oh shit, I made it very big.
I have there's a company called Tommy John, right? And they make underwear and they make outerwear, and they have a pair of joggers that I absolutely love. I'm not wearing them at present, not like your suck-up friend Brendan over here, who's wearing his favorite pants on the big show.
I did give away one of the questions to him. I will admit.
They they're in the dryer currently, but they are my favorite pants. So I guess the answer is yes, I do have a favorite pair of pants.
Let's give some points away. Size.
Gonna go to Brendan. He wore the pants.
He's got. Well, everybody gets points. I don't like to not give points to people. It's a very socialist game show, so everybody gets points. I let you know. Brendan gets let's give him 36 waist, 27 length. So 36, 27. Blaine gets 48 waist with a 12 inseam. 48-12.
It's like I'm on Jupiter.
That's like a penguin, yeah.
Tim Conlon gets a 26 waist with a 26 length. Oh my God, those are some Tommy fucking Johns. Hello, let's keep on going. You can make it work. Congratulations, guys. Let's check the points right now. Oh, it seems as though everybody's tied up. Let's continue on. It's very exciting.
I'm
Oh,
check those numbers.
Guys, we're all stuck in this pandemic together and we're having a great time. It seems to be going just well. The restaurants are loving it because they don't have to have waiters anymore, but they can still sell their food. Guys, there's a restaurant in Orange County. I don't want to give its name out because it's very popular. They are giving a bucket full of chicken and a champagne for $60. A bottle of champagne and a bucket full of chicken. Guys, do you think that's a good deal? Tim Conlon, you like chicken?
What kind of champagne are we talking about?
What's that?
What kind of champagne?
Please, there's no questions. I only ask the questions, not you. I have no idea what the champagne is.
I think it's a terrible deal.
It's a terrible deal from Tim Conlon. Blaine Capatch.
I'm going to second that. Terrible deal. Because I like chicken, but I don't like champagne. The champagne takes me out of it. I want to drink heavily on an empty stomach, or I want to wait until I'm done eating and then drink on an empty stomach.
Oh my God, that's something he learned in AA. Let's continue on, Brendan.
Well, I'll say that unless it's like what, a $50 bottle of champagne, I still don't think it's worth it. I'm not going for the deal. I'm not interested. Oh. I think you can get 2 bottles of champagne and more chicken. I think someone else has got to be doing that somewhere.
Oh, okay. I like it. You guys shut it all down. What's that? Oh, Blaine's got more.
Can I point out that you're only allowed to call it chicken if it's from the chicken region of France?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, from God, the chicken region.
Very nice. Oh.
Guys, I'm not going to give anybody any points on that because nobody wanted the chicken. I was going to get excited. That was our gift tonight. It was coming from andBrendan.com. I was going to give it to all of you, but you guys all said no fucking thank you. So we're going to give 0 points on that. Guys,
I guess I didn't want to know.
Guys. This is about when we were like younger. I would say probably about 10, maybe 11, maybe even a little bit earlier. Who was your first crush? What was their name? Who was your first crush? Let's see. Brendan, you like to wear little pants.
Oh, yes, I do. I think it may have been Christy McNichol.
Oh, I love it.
That's an early one, but I remember going like, whoever she is, I gotta get to know her at some point. That's going way back. Yeah.
And did that ever happen? Did you ever get to know her?
No, still haven't. Still a dream of mine.
Still got time though. He's still
got time.
Wife will probably be upset about it. She's like, "Hey, we're going to Italy to find out where the best pizza is. What are you doing with that goddamn Christy McNichol?" Hello, Tim.
Try the deep dish Christy McNichol. That's the best. Wow.
And a bottle of champagne. Tim Conlon, who was your first crush?
Julie Newmar from the old Batman series, maybe.
What about her? What about her? Got a young Canadian Tim Conlon all fired up.
You know that outfit, that Catwoman outfit.
Yeah,
that's game changing.
Game changing. I like the way you go robot voice every so often. It's fantastic. Blaine Capatch, who was your first ever crush?
You know, I'm probably going to have to say that my first crush was Annette Funicello from the Mickey Mouse Club in black and white, but I didn't have a crush on her in color, which was odd.
Oh, I want to know more about this.
I don't know. There was some sort of difference in tone, I guess. But you know what? Forget I said it. I'm going to go with 99 from Get Smart.
99 from Get Smart. That is fantastic. And then he rushed into the screen and went, Larry Mitchell said the ZZ Top Girls. So we know he's probably not as old as I think he is. Brendan Small said Christy McNichol. Julie Newmar from Tim Conlon liked her outfits. Blaine Capatch said, I like black and whites, but not color. Therefore, I will change my answer to 99 from Get Smart. That gives everybody 99 points, except for Blaine Capatch will get double 99 points. This is 198. 198. Oh, my God. It's like the dollar store in here. It just works out. Guys, this is
True
a
every
very touching question, and I'm pretty sure the people at home will start crying. Oh, by the way, people at home, got to bring something up. You're enjoying watching, but share. Go around the bag and share it. Share it, like and share it, and follow and like and share, you fucking assholes. Okay, then. Anyways, let's get back to it. This next one is very, very touching, and I think it goes away. What is the kindest thing you've ever witnessed? What is the kindest thing you've ever witnessed? Get ready to cry like your fucking babies. What is the kindest thing you've ever witnessed? Let's start out with British ball.
Oh, God damn it. I'm not ready. I'm trying to think.
Fuck you, Ian. I know more time for kindness.
Kindness is hard. That's tricky. I think I remember. Jeez, can you come back to me? Can I think?
I can come back to you.
Yeah,
we'll come back to you. I like this.
Yeah.
You're gonna. Michelle Mitch says, "Does anyone else think that Tim looks like a stressed out Colin Farrell?" I like it. Very nice.
You're great.
I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of something that was kind. That stressed me out. I'm like, oh, it's been so long since I've seen anything kind.
Would you like me to come back to you? I'll go to Blaine, then he can say I haven't seen anything, and then I'll go back to Brandon.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just keep going. Blaine?
I think the kindest thing that I've ever seen was throwing to me while Tim was able to think of something kind, while Tim was trying to think of something kind, while Brendan came up with something kind that he's seen.
That is right. Blaine
That
was
is
able
pretty
to
kind,
answer that.
actually.
That is very. That's always, this show is nothing but kindness. Over to you, Brendan.
I think
Back
I'm ready
to you.
now.
Oh, Tim's ready. Nope. Brendan's ready. Tim's ready.
Brendan, do you need some more time?
yeah. That was hardly everyone threw around. Now it's back to me. No one even gave an answer, really.
All right, then.
So, yeah.
Oh, hold on just a
I'll
second. Just a
you can take
second.
some
Just
time
a
to land.
second. Brendan just threw up the big flag and said, "Fuck you, Blaine." That really wasn't an answer. All right.
Well, maybe it was. Maybe it
No,
was.
it wasn't. It wasn't an answer, but this is about kindness and
All right, I got
Brandon. Okay, he's
the
got
most-
one.
I asked my dog to give me a kiss on my face the other day, and I swear to God, she was like laying down. She was fast asleep, and she got up and walked across the room and just like slurped the side of my head, and then went all the way back and fell asleep. That was pretty nice of her to do. She didn't have to do that. She didn't. No one forced her to.
Your dog was so kind to give you a kiss, but then again, you do give your dog snacks. So was that kindness, or was that saying, "I'm going to get snacks if I give this guy a kiss"?
I've never used those words with her. She understood what I was talking about, and it was just nice. It was a nice dog moment that I shared.
It was a touching moment, and I like it. Tim, everybody's worried about you being so stressed about kindness. They're all talking about it. Oh my God, Jesus! People are concerned.
It was very kind of that woman to say that I look like Colin Farrell. I do like that. That was nice.
That was
But,
kind. That was kind if
that
I've
was
ever heard it.
kind. That was kind. Stressed out's a nice way to put it. You know what? I was on the subway one time in Toronto, and Toronto. Yeah, that's how you know you're from there when you leave off the T and put an A.
Toronto.
And Toronto, and there was a really tall Jamaican guy who was really, really high. Like he was extremely high.
Yes.
And an elderly woman came by, and he stood up and gave her his seat, and it was like he continued to be very, very high and stand up, and I thought, well, good for him, like good for him for standing up, and you know what I mean, like in his condition to still have manners like that. I thought that was off the top of my head.
Love it. Fantastic answer. A man was high, gave a lady a seat. It was so kind. Brendan got a kiss. Blaine said, I watched these other two guys not be able to fucking answer that I answered. You're all wrong. You're all wrong.
It's a subjective experience.
Nope. The most kind thing you've seen lately is when I invited you onto this goddamn internet show.
True.
Zero
Hey,
points.
can I say something I actually saw that was kind? I was
late now.
Sorry, I was coming back from the Punchline in Sacramento to San Francisco. This is in the 90s, and I was with the headliner Michael Meehan, who's a great guy, super funny guy.
Very.
And we were both like so broke, and we had just been paid, and we were driving back into the city, and it was like 2:30 in the morning. And we get off the exit. I was driving, and he was the passenger, or whatever. And we were both wiped out. And there was a homeless dude on the exit, nobody within miles. And Michael rolled down his window and gave the dude $20. And I couldn't believe that he gave him $20 because we were both so broke, and I've never seen anybody give anybody $20 before. Anyway, it was a very kind thing that I saw.
I love it. Points for you for remembering money getting given by somebody that didn't have money to somebody that didn't have money.
Fart.
I love it. And then you get that fart at the end. So 75 extra points for Blaine Capatch, 0-0 for Tim and Brendan. I apologize. Guys, this is a pretty exciting question. I'm pretty going to probably get you guys all tight in the pants. Should the WWE still be called the WWF? Remember that? The World Wildlife Fund got all fucking bunched in their panties and said, hey, people are confusing us with you, even though they really weren't. And they made them change their name. What do you think? How do you feel? Should the WWE still be called the WWF? I'm going to go with, let's go with Johnny Seen Kindness on the Freeway, Blaine Capatch.
Yeah, I like WWF. I default to that. It's like when you meet somebody the first time, and then they decide to go with a funny nickname, like Skip. Like, hey, when I met you, you were Frank. Oh, no, I'm like Big Skip. Okay, all right, cool. All right, well, I'll call you Frank when I talk to my friends.
Very good answer. I love it. Brendan, let's go with you. Let's go right around the horn.
Yes. I think it should still be called the WWF, and I think they should just add animals into the game.
Animal wrestling is the best.
A whole section of animals that are in the crowd. Some of the animals that are allowed to wander on stage. I just think involve the animals. I think everyone's happy. You got more animal viewers. At the end of the day, you got it's more exciting. I think it's an exciting thing.
I love it. Brendan putting the F back in WWF. Tim?
I think they changed it to E. Oh. They put the E in there because it meant entertainment, right? So that way it wasn't like a real sport. Like it was that way you could say it was like that way you could get away with it being a fake thing. So I say keep it WWE to let everybody know that
we're having fun, and then Tim got all conspiracy theory. I'm pretty sure they changed it because it really wasn't a sport. They had to mention it was entertainment. The animals had nothing to do with it.
It's not conspiracy. It's the legal department.
Oh, I love it.
If you call it entertainment, then you can do like sketch and songs.
Oh, they do a lot of sketch
numbers and stuff.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You know, guys, I can't not give everybody points for that. So I'm going to go 50,000 to Blaine Capatch, 50,000 to Brendan Small, minus 50,000 to Tim Conlon because he's a conspiracy theory mind. Don't like it. Didn't like his answer. But everybody got points, and that's what's exciting about this. Guys, we don't have many questions left, but we got a couple. We're going to continue going, and then we get to the round the world where I say, which do you pick? Oh, boys, it's going to be exciting. Guys, you're all stand-up comedians. The first time you did an open mic, do you remember anybody else that was on the lineup with you? Can you tell me any of those names? Let's start out with you, Tim Conlon.
Dave O'Loughlin.
Dave O'Loughlin
was on. Al Watt.
Al Watt.
Was Al Watt on? Oh, no, on the very first night.
Yes.
Oh no! I do remember I was 13th though on the list. Low in the order in a borrowed shirt. Did not go well. Didn't go well.
But he didn't give up. Well. Just like this game, he didn't give up.
Exactly. Next week, third. Next week I was third on the list. The greatest position. Did very well.
Destroyed. Blaine Capatch, do you remember the other people that were on the open mic the first time you went to it?
I remember the host was a comedian named Bob Summerby. Very, very funny guy, who was also the co-owner of the club, the Charm City Comedy Club in Baltimore. And I also remember Warren Hutcherson was also on the show. And He and I started around the same time. We were fast friends, and one of the funniest guys I've ever seen, Warren Hutcherson.
Nice, Brendan.
Amazing, great comment.
Well, I have two. One of them was an open mic, and my first show was a book show, but my first open mic was later. So the first book show was at the Comedy Studio in Harvard Square, and the host was Rick Jenkins, and I believe Eugene Merman was on that show with me.
Wow.
I think we were roommates at the time, and that's where I was just getting started. But my first open mic, I don't remember anybody. I just remember that I had a terrible incident where I picked the mic up, like, how you doing? And then the cable came out, and I spent half of my set trying to put the cable back into the microphone and just trying to do a lot of this. And I kind of lost the audience at that. I think they lost confidence in me at that point because I couldn't work a microphone. So,
I was paying attention. I was paying attention. Then Blaine took us for a tour of his whole house, and I think I'd like to buy it.
I apologize. I have this dry cough.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh no!
As long as you don't get pink eye, you're
Cough
fine.
into your elbow, Blaine. What are you doing?
Not in
Yeah.
water.
Cough into your elbow.
Oh my god.
Oh, if I could cough into my elbow, I'd never leave the house.
I'm going to give 13 points for Tim, 27
Right, so it's
points
13.
for Blaine, and holy shit, look at this. John Kelly just wrote a book about what happened to the WWF. That is fucking
Thanks, John.
fantastic. My God,
Right.
somebody taking
See?
this game
So
way
he was
more
right.
serious than us. Holy
Jesus Christ, John.
shit.
John,
I'm
back to
sorry.
work.
Brendan, the fact that you did your open mic after you did a book show, holy shit, you son of a bitch, minus $1 billion for you because God damn it, that
does that?
upsets us all.
All makes sense. I'll
all
take
makes
it.
sense.
I'll take
Great.
the negative points. That's
Guys-
still something.
Guys, you should take any sort of points that I give to you. I'm a giver. That's what this show's all about. Ian Bagg gives back to the normal children. Guys, listen back to this question. Listen back to it. Do you watch the movies? Yes, everybody watches the movies. What is the best teen angst comedy movie of all times? Not just this year, of all times. Get ready to answer. Tim Conlon. Rebel Without a Cause. Blaine? That was one of the funniest movies ever. Fucking that fucking. Blaine?
I thought teen angst movies, though.
I said teen angst comedy movies.
Oh, teen angst comedies. Okay.
No,
All right.
no, you're sticking with Rebel Without a Cause. I love it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Fast Times at Ridgemont High, even though it's a teen angst drama.
Is it a drama?
See, nobody's. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why people think it's funny. I think everything in there is horrible.
Oh, geez.
It's really.
This show's just taking a
Hard to
turn.
watch. Very hard to watch.
Brendan?
Yeah.
I'll go a little bit more modern. The first thing that popped into my head was Teen Angst Superbad. I think that was a pretty good one. I like that a lot.
I love that one too. That was a good one. Therefore, I hate to suck up, but your $1 billion points is back, Brendan. 5 points for Tim for just saying something and getting it out. Blaine, I'm going to give you 500,000 points for getting emotional and telling us that our comedy that we all enjoyed was a drama. 500,000 points.
Hey, I speak the truth. If you can't handle it,
Oh.
talk to my friend Jack Nicholson. I think he's right here. Yeah, if you can't handle it, maybe you should make, I don't know.
Oh my God, that was interesting right there. I had no idea what.
Sorry, I went back to the kitchen, but I didn't want to take my computer with me.
You're fantastic. I love your acting. It's helping this show immensely tonight.
It's
Anyways,
really
let's
production
continue on.
value.
I got one more question and then go pick one. Pick one is what we're going to play after this. Guys, who's the most famous person you've ever had a tiff with? A TIFF. Who's the most famous person you've ever had a tiff with? Get ready to answer. Who will answer first? Who will answer first? Who will answer first? Brendan Small.
God damn it. Tiff. I remember I didn't really have a tiff, but I did. I remember I did the show with Ron Lynch a million times, The Tomorrow Show. Blaine, we've been on that stage. We've shared it many times. We've logged a lot of
Never
hours.
heard of it.
What's that?
Never heard of it.
Never
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. We've been on stage together for 1,000 hours each.
Hey, did you see Memento? I have that.
Oh, you have that?
I guess that is easy.
Look at your tattoos. Yeah. But I remember I remember there being a few comics, because this show would start at midnight and it would go to sometimes 3:30 in the morning. And I remember Jeff Garland was Ron Lynch put him on late, and for some reason Jeff Garland blamed me for his lineup plays. And Jeff didn't know who I was or anything, and he didn't know. He just thought it was my fault. And I said, "Well, you should definitely talk to Ron because he makes the list." And then he got really mad at me, and I said, "Well, you can go home if you want to. No one's forcing you." And he hated that.
That's a great story. Well, that is awesome. That is now no wonder Blaine doesn't remember being on that show because he doesn't want Jeff Garland all fired up. Blaine, who's the most famous person you've had a tiff with?
I'm trying not to remember the time that I had a tiff with Jeff Garland. No, I'm kidding, of course.
Oh, Jesus. I was hoping everybody was going Tim Conlon.
Hey, does it count that I was always a big fan of Gallagher, and then I met him outside of a show in the Portland Comedy Festival, and he was just being sort of defensive and weird, and it let me down on a weird level? Does that count?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, it counts, but at the same time, I am shocked and surprised when Blaine Capatch goes, I was a fan of Gallagher. Nothing about this story makes sense. Well, you know Blaine Capatch, there's no fucking way he was a fan.
Well, when I was a kid, he was always on TV. He was always on the Mike Douglas Show. He was always on Merv Griffin. He was always on Make Me Laugh. And he did those Showtime specials, and he was just like a joke machine. It was before he turned into this right-wing guy, I guess. But I always thought he was really funny.
Just to let you know,
it was just disappointing.
Larry Mitchell supports you. Gallagher is an asshole.
Yeah, it's true.
Gallagher is
Every
an
word.
Gallagher is an asshole. Boom. Yeah. I love it. Blaine Capatch.
Never meet your idols.
Oh, never meet your idols. By the chance, were you wearing a raincoat when you met him?
No, I had some plastic on because somebody said he was nearby, and I just didn't want to ruin my shirt.
I'm pretty sure we found out why he was a little defensive. Why are you wearing a fucking raincoat outside of my show? Tim, who's the most famous person you've ever had a tiff with?
Ian Bagg. I refuse to answer that, but I will tell you off the air.
Oh, fuck. I want to hear that story. That's going to be fantastic. My God.
Yeah.
Jeff Garland's going to take down Brendan, and fucking Gallagher's going to take down Blaine, but you're like, I'll tell somebody else a little bit later. Brendan?
Yeah.
Yes?
Oh, I was going to say that since then I've encountered Jeff Garland many times, and he's been very, 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 very nice. I just think in a comedian that has to go on at maybe 2:40 a.m., I think he's in his right mind to say, when am I going on? And can I please go on earlier? So I'll take his side, but he was upset, and I didn't make things any easier. Yeah.
I love it. This is fantastic. I have to give points away, even though I don't want to give points away. I'm going to give Watermelon 42 to Blaine Capatch. I'm going to give Goldbergs are on at 930, so I'll give you 930 points, Brendan. 0 points for Tim because he bailed out of that and said there's somebody that can still crush me that I've got a little bit of a tiff going on. I don't want to mention them. Oh, guys, it's the end of the show. It's the end of the show almost. I've got a round where I go, you have to choose one, but I have to let you guys know some things before we go. I got to let you know, we're also sponsored by Dog Bags. Dog Bags, pick up your shit, you pieces of shit. Anyways, Dog Bags, sponsor of Around the Bag. Also, we also like to mention a comedy club during these tough times. Every night we mention a comedy club. Tonight we're mentioning Laughs Comedy Club in Seattle. It's a great club in Seattle in the University District. It's closed now, but it's going to be open later. The seats won't be too close together. Go down there and check it out. Check it out. Check out their website. Go there. Maybe they'll even push our website. Who knows? This is going to be fun. Laughs Comedy Club. It's in Seattle, and it isn't open right now. Guys, I'm going to ask you guys two things. You're going to have to pick which one you choose, all right? We're going to start at Blaine Capatch. We're going to go to Brendan Small. Then we're going to go to Tim Conlon. We're going to go around the board. Get ready, guys. Get ready. Get ready. Starting with Blaine. Tosh or Eichner? Which do you choose? Eichner. Brendan Small. Ranch or Italian?
Ranch.
Oh, Tim Conlon. Pearl Jam or Nirvana? I think you whispered Pearl Jam. Is what I think you did. Steak. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Back to Blaine. Blaine, steak or lobster?
Oh, steak.
Oh, Brendan Small, Paul Newman, or Steve McQueen?
Paul Newman.
Oh, very exciting. Tim Conlon, Pamela Anderson, or Carmen Electra? Pamela Anderson. Those are all good answers. I should have written more down for you guys to choose from. It really went faster than I thought it was going to go, but it was very exciting. It's time for me to add the points, guys. Okay, you carry 1 plus 2. You do 16 plus 4. A little extra for him because he was very nice. I didn't like him, so we'll take away 4. 3.15, 1675. And if you take it, it's 0, 0, 0. The point, our winner for tonight is Blaine Capatch with 1,745,000. Blaine, please tell the people all about your next project you're doing.
Stacy Keach and I are doing an escape room at the Pantasias, but that's been shut down because of the unpleasantness. So we're going to be going door to door like carolers. So we're going to come to your house and do a live escape room, me and Stacy Keach. And if you call ahead, we'll bring food.
Oh, fantastic. Brendan, I said Blaine won, but really you're all winners. Tell them about what you got coming up next.
Well, I'm going to be hanging out at home. You'll see me riding my bicycle in Los Angeles. I'll be doing that a lot. I'll be trying to not suffocate inside of a breathing mask as I go outside. And I'll probably, if you really want to find me, come to my home studio and watch me play guitar, because that's what I've been doing. And I'll probably be rewarding myself with a little bit of marijuana here and there.
Ah, love it. Pot for the people. Tim Conlon, tell them all about your next exciting things.
I will be 6 feet from somebody soon, I hope.
Oh, very fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. Guys, check them all out. Blaine Capatch, tell them your website.
I don't have one, but visit me at my Twitter site, Blaine Capatch on Twitter, or visit me at 1-800-EAT-SHIT. It's on the back of every truck. And remember, if you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you.
He's got a great Twitter. You got a great Twitter. I love your Twitter. Brendan?
Yeah, you can see me at _Brendan Small on Twitter and at Brendan Small on Instagram, and that's about. And then every once in a while I'll check in. Sure.
I love it, Tim Conlon.
I'm on all the things.
Perfect. That was the biggest father answer I've ever heard in my life. All the stuff that's happening, I'm on it. I love it, guys. Thanks for being part of it. And I want to thank everybody that tuned in and left comments. Make sure you share, like, rate, and review. It's the only way we become larger than the Bible is if you actually do those things. Take care. Good night.